Yeah. Now we talked in this last little vort that he gave. We talked about joining Torah and prayer, and here we go. To really penetrate the depths of his budgets, one must invest a great deal of time. And it's every day you need to do his budgets. He says at the beginning, one must literally be in his budgets all day long. He must pour out an abundance of words, of even the simplest sort, even while he is in the middle of learning. Ultimately, Hashem will make him worthy of really joining the Shin and the Tov. Now, I'm not sure what this means. These are the last two letters of the Hebrew alphabet. So that the roots of Torah and prayer become as one. Now, he says one represents the Tov, the other one represents the Shin. I don't know that inyan. Now, he says the Baal Shem Tov taught that Mashiach will reveal how to enter into the heavenly chambers of the Torah and make Torah into prayer and prayer into Torah. Now, this is what's happening in this limud of Kabbalah. So you see that it's going deep into try to connect you. The Vekas is a big part of this. Try to teach you how to be Davik Hashem. So he says this will allow a person to be constantly bound to Hashem. Every letter of the Torah is another heavenly chamber, and the main aspect of redemption is that we will be able to open up these chambers. Now here, let's take a little bit of translation again on these simple words where he says. He says, every letter of the Torah is another heavenly chamber. Now, another way of saying that, it is a kli that holds the light, some aspect of the light of the Ein Sof. And the main aspect of redemption, so how does a person actually find his way? We're talking about Rosh Hashanah now. This is Elul for us to find our way back, is that we will be able to open up these chambers. That is the letters. Because you see, just like on this page, this is English, but if you're looking at the page, you could see that there's black on a white background. In truth, that the black has nothing to do if it doesn't have a white background. So the white background is really there first. And as you make the metaphor, the analogy to the Ein Sof Baruch Hu, it's the same idea. And in that case, we're talking about the Hebrew letters. The Hebrew letters are the vessels that hold the light of the Ein Sof. And through them, that light is condensed and refracted. Now, the Yetzer Hara tempts a person in many ways, so he'll fail to enter into the inner sanctum of avoda and remain outside. Only serving Hashem in a superficial way. It could be because of, say, a person is lazy, or a person is discouraged, or because he focuses too much on the failures of the past, or he might just despair of ever getting anywhere. The tzaddik who tried. Yet, this is the nature of the collective and personal redemption. Is that I think, what does he mean? He means it's like up and down. Entering into the inner world of avoda, one cannot just remain outside. One must work to enter the inner realm. He must work through the process of discouragement and continuing to try to reach the Almighty. Now, this is this kind of Torah. This is the Torah, the Kabbalistic Torah that I want to say, the Torah of Breslov, of the Kabbalah of Breslov, because that's, now, this man comes from a Hasidic Rebbe family, so I don't know how that works. I'm a Litvak, so it's hard for me to see. I've seen it, but I don't know what's going on. So let's go on. How are we to do this? Through pouring out words of prayer as much as we can, because our power is only in our mouths. And even, this is a big point that Rabbi Nachum wants to say, and all those who study Kabbalah, is that the idea is in our mouths. And even when our minds are dull and our hearts are closed like stones, we must nevertheless speak many, many prayers before Hashem simply and straightforwardly. The words of themselves will bring us to contemplate Hashem's existence and how He is everywhere. And eventually we will be drawn into the chambers of feeling love and fear of Him and the chambers of his Torah. So he concludes, and he says, we must long to feel Hashem's essence that is revealed within the chambers of the letters. Now he's being very specific. It's not just to long for Hashem, but to learn the letters, to learn what's happening with the letters. This is what it meant to learn Lishma, to learn with attachment to Hashem's essence revealed in the Torah, rather than superficially. When a person does this, he mitigates all of the judgments that can afflict a superficial approach to Torah study.